Well, good day, world, and welcome to Silky Intuitive. Thank you for coming back. If you're a brand new listener, thanks for being here. We're going to take a look at Thursday, the 28th. I believe Thursday is the 28th. Actually, I'm not quite sure, but whatever it is, it is. I didn't bother looking today. Shows you the kind of morning I'm having. So, first of all, let's get an energy card drawn for this day. It's a James Van Prague Soul's Journey. I'm using these for the weekly readings too. We've got success. I know that there is no greater goal than love. This is success in love. So, whatever kind of love we're talking about here, whether it's the love of another, whether it's the love of self, it's an important energy that someone might be working with on Thursday. Now I'm going to give this a couple of good shuffles and we're going to get right into a reading. I like that. I like that. That makes me feel like there's hope for some of you who have been looking for love. I think that in the day-to-day giving and sharing of love, maybe you might just meet someone who sets that part of you in motion. All right. So, I think I want to do maybe 6 cards. Let's see what we get. The 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Swords. I had a feeling that was going to be there. Transformation. And the 9 of Pentacles. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I want this to be. Because with this kind of question going on here, as to whether or not you're doing the right thing. Do you feel that you're just sitting still? And for no uncertain reason, I almost feel like there's an unhappiness around what it is that you're doing. Feels to me like career more than anything. And I think our success here is gaining a sense of self-respect, self-love, when maybe you're questioning some of your decisions on Thursday as to how you're going to move forward with something. We also have the 17 here. Now, if I'm correct, that's probably going to be the star, the hope, the dream, the desire, and having those things come to fruition. Yeah, that's the star, all right. Now, John Holland's explanation of this card simply says that it focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and enlightenment. So, you're looking for that truth. You're searching for the enlightenment on Thursday. Probably a little bit offset. Maybe you're moving along, you're progressing here. Material and spiritual prosperity. It's the giving and receiving. It's, giving as much as you get in return. And so I think that the balance is definitely there. If we're talking about, business practices, frankly, very focused business practices with this. You're talking about putting out something of value and getting an equal return for your gift, for your product, whatever it is. It's a balance. It's the balance of give and take. On Thursday, I don't think there's anything too terribly unreasonable about it. Now, with the 4 of Cups, you may have recently made someone a business offer that you felt was fair, something along those lines. And you may be feeling, okay, so maybe I went too high, maybe I went too low. If you're putting in business bids and things like that, contract negotiations, there may be an energy there that, oops, shit, maybe I went too far. Maybe I didn't go far enough. Maybe I undersold myself. Maybe I should have had higher expectations of what it is that we're doing here on Thursday. But I think with the Destiny card here, you may be feeling stuck in whatever you're going through now. It's very much coming through on a business level for someone. So I think on Thursday you're sort of examining the whole situation. Again, I have to say, this more than anything, the emotional tie with this one cup here is this the saying that you're emotionally kind of disappointed maybe in the way that you handled something. And, the Five of Swords on Thursday may be the review of what you're feeling so discontent or conflicted about. And really kind of facing the truth of maybe where you went wrong with something, or maybe something that didn't go quite the way you wanted it to. Changing it up, strengthening the offer, maybe taking one offer on the table and renegotiating a point in order to bring it around to a place where we've got material success. So I almost feel that Thursday, pardon me, bad throat day. On Thursday, I think you're really doing some serious renegotiation around something. A point where you just weren't happy with maybe the original offer that was made on this. And maybe you're feeling that you could back that offer up a little bit, transform it in one way or another, create a different situation for you on this day, and really bring it home with some real material success here. We all are also entering the fall, which is harvest time. So I'm going to say that this may even stretch out for a period of time as we reach into that change of season. And I believe we're pretty much into fall now here in the States. And this is primarily where harvest takes place here for a lot of businesses. But I think what you're harvesting here, I think whatever you transform in the situation on Thursday in order to change it up does bring you closer to the type of material harvest you're looking to bring in. You may be talking about a contractual agreement that actually speeds up the progress. So I think it's a good energy for Thursday. It feels like whatever you're hoping for here is what the result is going to be here, maybe by the end of Thursday, maybe even into next week sometimes. I would watch for a time when it feels like the colors around you are changing, the shade on the leaves are changing. Maybe they're going from green to gold or green to orange now. Those kind of seasonal colors, I think is going to be a really powerful time for this negotiation. I also have the number 9, which can talk about September. Now, we're getting ready to leave September. So this may be something that comes up quite quickly at the end of September. And then we have October, into October. So this action, although maybe negotiated in September may not take effect until October. And let me point out here that we also have the 6 and the 4. Adds up to a 10. So we've got a lot of 10 activity, completions, coming to the end of something so that something new has an opening and can start out. And it's all very much connected to a very pleasing sense of success. All right, let's see. Let me get, I do need some clarification. First, I want to know what we're so discontent with here on Thursday connected to this. Prison. Feeling like you're stuck. Feeling like you cannot move out of your situation until something changes. And the destiny brings change. So there's a feeling, there's discontent in a situation that you just feel like you're not making any movement. You're stuck. But destiny changes all of that. Have faith that destiny is going to change this. You need to have faith that you are being seen, you are being noticed. Whatever is unsatisfactory here to you is actually being worked out. It's being worked out on the outside. If you've made a proposition, a business proposition to somebody, you really need to know that progress is being made, even though you're not seeing it. Boredom says, I don't see anything going on here. I am really unhappy because nothing is going on. Have faith that the wheels of destiny, of karma, are actually working on in your favor, but maybe not quite where you can actually feel it or see it. Yeah, the scholar, someone's considering this offer. If you are in a period of silence, even for more than a day, 2, 3, like I said, we may be going into October with this situation. Look, this can go into October. So if you haven't heard anything yet, just know that there's a resolution being worked out here in some way or another. And I almost feel like your silence is going to be the best way to deal with this. I almost think if you feel you need to renegotiate. Change it up, switch it up. But if you don't have to, be patient and silent, because I think that the more it settles in, don't push it too hard. You know, be respectful to yourself and your own needs as you're going through this what feels like a negotiation. Because it's all going to come out in the wash in October, I think. The friend. Okay, so there's a connection here. There's definitely a connection here. Someone you can count on. But then we have a melody. Someone who may have issues with health. A friend who may deal with depression, sadness. Someone who, I get a totally side message from this. I almost feel like on some level, the person that you're negotiating with might be a friend. Oh, consolation. That's that offer. That's that offer. Okay. This is what I think. I think that if this is an association with your business here, and for the majority of you, I think it's really going to fall on business success. I think you're dealing with a very friendly kind of energy here. And where you may see a problem, I don't think there's a problem. So honestly, you can renegotiate if you feel you've really gone too far with something in the negotiation or not far enough. It's hard to pull back though, and pitch higher once you've lowballed it. So always remember that. It's hard to take back a lowballed energy. So you may not be settled or happy with everything. Everything isn't aligning perfectly maybe with this. But this is saying that this person may just need space. I think the resolution is coming. Where you think there may have been an issue, there really hasn't. Count on this person to really come through for you at the end. But be in your silence. Just play it out patiently. Let that energy of this negotiation take its time to respond. And again, you may be looking into October with this, but honestly, I think it feels good. Be prepared for financial and material changes to come about for you. The Five of Pentacles is not, in this case, a card that says things are just not going to work out. This is saying that reaching out, branching out, broadening out, negotiating this thing out with patience, knowing that this energy is going to come through. Where you see a problem, there really is not a problem. Know what you've done is going to be enough. And I think even if it goes into maybe even up to the 9th day of October, there's going to be some successful outcome. But I think patience with the wheel, progress is being made. You're making the right kind of changes within your business to really kind of sanctify everything you're doing. It sort of puts a blessing over everything that you're doing here because you're making the right changes. And I mean down to the pennies. You might be changing prices. You may be changing the way you do business. You may be changing the kind of product you offer. Whatever it is, destiny is here at hand. And I think by the end of a certain time period here, the transformation of this situation is coming through. And if it's contractual, it's going to ebb and flow. It's probably going to change organically as it moves along. That's what the Destiny card does. So, that's what I've got for you for Thursday. Now, quick something to say, a little business before I say goodbye. If you want to contact me for a private reading, I too have made some changes. You can go over to my website, check those out, look me up for a live reading, a same-day reading, or traditionally our video readings, which actually is my personal preference. They're cheaper than any other service that I offer because for me it's easier to work through my schedule when I have that window of opportunity to sit down and record at my leisure. So that's why I'm giving those to you at a lower price right now, guys. Go on over and take advantage of those prices. If you want a live reading, those are going to be a little bit more, not much more. And those can be scheduled. I will work with you, and I will work with your schedule to find the right time for phone readings. Now, I have to get myself primed because I'm going to be performing live weekly, at a local establishment. Probably Wednesdays, it's spirituality day at this establishment. And so that is probably when I'll be there. And so that's going to hopefully be once a week if I can work it out. And anything else, yes. I am running weekly love readings and energy readings, lifestyle readings, questions about life itself. Those readings, all 12 signs, can be found at my Vimeo channel. And that link is here too. So reach out to me. Reach out to me through Vimeo. It's all good. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for all you do. I want to ask you, if you have not shared or subscribed, ring that bell. If you're on YouTube, you'll get an alert if you like my readings. My readings have been known to get to the heart of the matter. I do work with the spirit guide. So if you are new and you didn't know that, I work with a guide. And he can be very stubborn sometimes. He can be almost aggressive and very straightforward. And that is the type of delivery you can probably expect to get. I am empathic and clairvoyant, just to fill you in a little bit on my own gifts. You can get all that information, though, at my website. And now I'm off to the races. I'm working on next week's releases, or actually they're coming out at the end of this week. Special readings for October, the month of October, a financial reading and a love reading. So it's about to become a very busy day. I appreciate you. I thank you again, everyone. Take care, be well, and peace.